Enjoy your home for the holidays with store-wide savings at Room to Room. 50% off, 48-month special financing, and as our gift to you, a free accessory buyer's card. There's something here for everyone, including gift cards. Merry Christmas from Room to Room Tupelo.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I am meteorologist Maggye McCauley. So thankful that you're starting off your morning here with Mississippi Live Weather. Let me give you a live look outside. If you haven't stepped out the door this morning or looked outside, it's actually very pleasant out there, at least in terms of how it looks. Beautiful blue skies, nice sunrise ongoing this morning. However, it's still not a morning to let it fool you, even though it looks so nice. Temperatures in the 20s out there. So definitely still cold, even though we're starting off anywhere between 10 up to 15 degrees warmer than yesterday. Still chilly out there because conditions still in the 20s. Live look over in Batesville. This is over in Panola County. Nice views there. Still a lot of sunshine there. And temperatures in the 20s over in Panola County as well. So still chilly, no matter if you're in Northeast Mississippi or in Northwest Mississippi, you're still getting in on those cold conditions. One more look down in the Golden Triangle region. This is a look over in those MDOT traffic cameras at Columbus, kind of looking at 82 and 45 where they intersect there, and temperatures in the middle 20s in Columbus as well. So chilly, no matter where you are this morning, you're definitely going to want the coat. Even region-wide, we're still looking at conditions pretty cold this morning. Still sitting in the 20s here, 30s down closer to the coast, 32 in Mobile, 38 Destin, 24 over in Birmingham, 25 Huntsville, 20s over in Little Rock as well. So chilly across the southeast if you're traveling this morning, not going to be out running that cold. Temperatures right now closer to home. Again, we're all in the 20s for the most part. Our coldest spot on the map still hanging on Houston at 19. So they're the only ones starting off in the teens. The rest of us in the 20s, I could say a little bit better this morning than we were yesterday. 25 in Oxford, 25 Water Valley right now. So most of us in the 20s still going to need your coat out the door. As we head hour by hour today, things are going to be getting nicer than they were yesterday. We're starting off warmer. We're going to be ending warmer as well, about 10 degrees as well. Middle 40s out there by your 10 o'clock hour. Going to be topping off in the 50s. So low 50s are where most of us are going to end out today, this afternoon, before we fall back into the 40s as we head into your evening hours. Now that's still sitting about a few degrees below average. Our normal high for this time of year is middle 50s. We're in the low 50s. So yeah, we're still a little bit cooler than where we should for this time of year. And that's about to change, where we go from well below to well above average coming in the next few days. Let me show you what's going on satellite and radar this morning. Pretty quiet conditions other than cloud cover really across the southeast and central United States. Let's take it over your next few days, because we are going to be tracking rain out there eventually over the next 48 hours. Going into this afternoon, you are good to go. We are looking at clouds starting to stream in from the west going into your afternoon and evening, but not looking at any rainfall there. However, that's a different story into your Wednesday morning, looking at showers returning early Wednesday. I'm thinking between 5 and 8 a.m. We're really watching showers make their way into North Mississippi. So probably going to be a wet commute out there for some of you. I would go ahead and have your rain gear packed out the door tomorrow. Shouldn't impact you the rest of the day. However, then we go into Thursday when we're looking at a better chance of rain with a cold front pushing through. It's going to be starting early as well and really pushing in as we head into those early afternoon hours out of here as we head later on in the evening, about 8 o'clock. I'm thinking all the rain's going to be out of the picture. So Thursday kind of looking like our main day of rain out of the next few. Here's the good news. Even with that front coming in, we are looking at Arctic air retreating over your next few days. That cold air that's plagued us yesterday, this morning, it's going to continue to make its way on back home, and we're going to be seeing some nicer afternoons ahead. Again, we're going to be turning from well below to well above going into your Christmas holiday. So I don't know, you kind of have to pick your poison here on what you would rather have for Christmas, the really cold air we had yesterday or the warmer conditions. And I'm just telling you, the latter is what's about to happen. So coming up next, we'll talk about just how warm things are going to be getting leading up to your Christmas holiday. And of course, we'll go more in depth about those rain chances coming up into your work week as well.
The bravest thing that my dad has done has been going back to school.
It wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
The bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious. When he began to discover weather, Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, good morning out there to you. As always, thanks so much for starting off your morning with Mississippi Live Weather. The time now is 7:07. Let's get into your full forecast. Take a look behind me to start off, though. Beautiful conditions. Love getting to show off these sky cameras provided to us by the North Mississippi Storm Chasers. They lend us their camera network, so we get to show it to you guys. Beautiful ongoing conditions over in Lafayette County. Lots of clear skies out there this morning, making for a really nice sunrise. And even though we're seeing all these warm colors, take a look at the temperature up there. It's not warm by any means. We're still starting off in the 20s for a majority of us out the door this morning. So still going to need the coat no matter where you are. This is over in Caledonia as well. Lots of blue skies there. Conditions even a little bit cooler with conditions starting out in the low 20s. So definitely cold out the door this morning, even though we're starting off warmer than yesterday. Airport delays across the country this morning. I'm not tracking any moderate to major delays out there, really in all of those international airports. Just making sure I'm not lying to you, making sure I have an eye on all of them. Not tracking any minor or even moderate or major delays within our airways out there this morning, if you know anybody coming in or out of the area across the United States. As for your day planner ahead, sticking here in North Mississippi, temperatures going to be getting into the 30s by your 9 o'clock hour, 40s by 10, middle 40s by 11. And this is really where we topped off yesterday. If you remember, a lot of us topped off in the low 40s. We'll be in the low 40s by 10. So definitely a warmer day ahead. Lots of sunshine in the front half of the day as well. Temperatures this afternoon, about 10 degrees above where we were yesterday afternoon. So 50s out there for a majority of the area. Yes, a few of us a little bit further north, wouldn't be surprised if they hung out in the upper 40s. You can see those pulling up in places like Tunica, Iuka, Red Bay, Hamilton. But most of us in the 40s today, 50s today, 52 in Lee County, 53 Houston, 54 Grenada, 55 down in Tala County over in Kosciuszko. So the further south you go, a little bit more around where we should be for this time of year. Everybody else sitting still a few degrees below average. As for your parade planner, there's still parades going on across the area today. It's going to be a little bit nicer out there. I know Matt was at one yesterday. It was definitely cold out there yesterday evening. This evening, not as bad. We're having cloud cover on our side, keeping us at least a little bit warmer in the 40s out there all the way throughout your evening hours, low 40s to even upper 30s, depending on where you are for some, but still chilly. Still going to need the coat if you're headed out to those parades this evening. Lots of sunshine is in the forecast before then. We'll see sunshine take place throughout the morning hours going into the evening. So going into those parade times, yes, we will start to see clouds make their way back into the forecast, pouring in from the west. Not looking at any rain, but clouds do pour in first, especially overnight. And then here comes the rain out there for your Wednesday morning. Now, If you have a Wednesday morning commute, I encourage you to make sure you have the rain gear handy because we're looking at this rain pour in. Make sure to tune in to Mississippi Live Weather at 6:30 tomorrow morning. I'll be on, and I'm sure I'll be tracking rain throughout the area. This looks to pour into northwest Mississippi as we head 5, 6 a.m. and then into northeast Mississippi as we head 6, 7, 8 a.m. So impacting a lot of our morning commute out there for you. The good news is, after those showers head out, we're looking at a majority of the rest of the day being pretty dry out there. So afternoon and on, looking like some dry hours and a lot of clouds out there. Maybe a few showers trying to pop up by 10 p.m. because we're looking at a lot more rain in our forecast going into your Thursday. You can see here even starting at 8 a.m., seeing some isolated activity starting to take place. That continues as we head into the afternoon. This line was really what we're going to be watching for the majority of us to see some ongoing rainfall. That'll be happening into Thursday afternoon, 2, 3 p.m. Starting to see that line push in. That is with the cold front that's going to be pushing in as well. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a few rumbles of thunder, a few storms along that line as well. Not looking at anything severe, but a few rumbles of thunder can't be ruled out as well. That'll push through into your early afternoon and early evening hours. So as we head around 6 p.m., still seeing that line kind of hanging out from places like Louisville, Golden Triangle region, Vernon, and then kind of pushed out of our area. That will make its way out as we head later on in the evening as well. Like I said, not looking at anything severe in terms of our area, but very close to us under a level 1 out of 5. You can kind of see this bubble popped up and highlighted by the SPC stretching from the Tennessee state line. That's really where we're seeing that sharp cutoff from Memphis into Nashville up into Kentucky. So north of us getting in on a better chance of a few severe storms possible. Here in North Mississippi, probably just some rumbles of thunder as that line makes its way through. If anything changes, of course, you'll be the first to know. We'll let you know here on Mississippi Live Weather. High temperatures over your next few days. This is the other story besides the rainfall is how warm we're about to get. So going into your next few days will be middle 50s on your Wednesday, 60s on Thursday. With that cold front coming in, it does drop our temperatures on Friday back to the upper 40s, low 50s. Sticks around for Friday, doesn't stick around for your weekend ahead. We're back in the 60s, 60 on your Saturday, middle 60s, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You know, these are the days that are leading up to your Christmas holiday, and we're looking at temperatures very warm, about 10 degrees or so above where we should be for this time of year. So middle to upper 60s as we head Sunday and then into your Christmas week. Here's one thing I want to let you know. I'm not tracking the cold front any of these days. Okay, so any of the days leading up to your Christmas holiday, I'm not tracking any major weather maker that will allow temperatures to plummet or even go down for Christmas Day. So this trend is most likely the story all the way into your Christmas holiday, middle to upper 60s. So I wouldn't be planning on no white Christmas anytime soon. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And if you're wanting to get a white Christmas, maybe you're trying to travel for it, you're going to have to be traveling pretty far because take your temperature outlook, take a look at it over the United States, looking at warm above average conditions from coast to coast. I'm talking San Francisco, Albuquerque, New Mexico, here in Tupelo, Mississippi, all the way down into places like Tampa, Florida, getting in on an above average Christmas ahead. So warm conditions look to be the story across the United States, at least above average conditions as we head into your Christmas holiday. Yeah, not looking like a white Christmas this year. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Temperatures do go up and down before that. 50s on your Tuesday, middle 50s on Wednesday. Rain chances return in full force by Thursday with temperatures in the 60s. We do see that knockdown in temperatures on Friday. So if you like the cooler conditions, enjoy Friday because going ahead, 60s are going to be the story Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all the way up probably into our Christmas holiday as well. So definitely want to plan your outfits accordingly. You're not going to need the big coat out there as we head into our Christmas days ahead. Make sure to tune in with us. We'll talk more about it coming up at 7:30. That'll be in the next 15 minutes. So you'll have to catch us live then. I'll see you coming up in 15 minutes.
People tell me how lucky my daughter is to have been adopted. But really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.